I fully understand the difficulty that facing anxiety can represent, a challenge that often seems overwhelming. However, I want to share with you my experience and how, step by step, I was able to overcome it, thus significantly transforming my life. In the darkest moments of anxiety, when the shadows of uncertainty seemed to dominate my horizon, I found strength in the belief that every challenge, no matter how overwhelming it appeared, carried with it the seed of an opportunity to grow. This thought was my first spark of hope, a faint but persistent light that guided me on my path to overcoming. Every small step I took, even when they were hesitant and filled with doubts, represented an act of courage that cultivated the inner strength I didn't know I possessed. I understood that overcoming is not always a quick and direct journey. Sometimes, it is a winding path that leads us to discover strength in our own vulnerabilities. As I immersed myself in the authenticity of my own healing process, I discovered that self-care becomes a beacon of light in the midst of the storm. I learned to listen to myself with compassion, to allow myself moments of fragility without judging myself, understanding that true power lies in self-acceptance. Remember, resilience does not lie in avoiding life's storms but in learning to dance in the rain. Your ability to overcome anxiety not only defines you but also inspires those who, like you, face similar challenges. You are a work in progress, and each chapter of your story is imbued with the beauty of overcoming. So, in the face of anxiety, keep the flame of hope alive in your heart. This journey may seem arduous at times, but every step you take will bring you closer to inner peace and a fulfilling life. Anxiety does not define who you are infinitely stronger and more capable than you ever imagined. Go ahead. Join me to discover the steps I followed to overcome anxiety so that, just like me, you too can overcome the struggle you are currently facing. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. This way, YouTube will show the videos to more people who can improve their lives, just as we are doing right now. Let's get started. 1. Recognition and acceptance. In the captivating journey towards overcoming anxiety, I discovered that the courageous act of recognizing and accepting our own vulnerability is like opening the doors to authenticity and transformation. Anxiety, at its core, does not define who we are, it is simply a part of the intricate tapestry of our existence. By embracing the reality of my internal struggle, I planted the seed of profound change. I understood that strength lies not only in resistance but in the ability to admit our weaknesses and turn them into steps that lead us towards the light. By accepting the need for help, I not only revealed my courage but also allowed hope to bloom within me. The path to overcoming is not a straight and clear road, it is composed of unexpected curves and challenging climbs. However, with each step forward, I discovered that my ability to transform adversity into opportunity became more robust. Anxiety, far from being an insurmountable obstacle, became the catalyst for my personal growth. Understanding that seeking help is not a sign of weakness but of authentic strength opened the door to a universe of support and understanding. In every piece of advice received and in every moment shared with those who understood my struggle, I found tangible evidence that human connection has the power to heal. In this process of self-discovery, I learned that hope is a powerful force that resides in the heart of every human being. By taking control of my internal narrative and nurturing the flame of hope, I transformed anxiety into an opportunity to rediscover my own resilience. Overcoming is not just a goal but a constant journey of authenticity, acceptance, and growth. Today, my story is a testimony that hope is not just a word but a burning flame that illuminates the path to a fulfilling life. May every step you take in your own journey lead you to discover the strength that lies deep within you, and may you find in every challenge not only an obstacle but an occasion to shine with renewed light. Overcoming is a gift you give to yourself, a promise that each dawn can be the beginning of a new and vibrant reality. 2. Relaxation practices. Incorporating relaxation practices into my daily life was like opening the floodgates of serenity amid the everyday whirlwind. Meditation, with its mindful pauses, became a beacon of tranquility in the midst of the chaos. Immersing myself in the stillness of my own being, I discovered an oasis of peace that transcends the concerns of the past and the anxieties of the future. Deep breathing, like a gentle balm for the soul, became my constant ally. With each inhalation, I delved into the renewing stream of oxygen, releasing accumulated tensions. Every exhalation became a liberating sigh, carrying away the unnecessary burdens that weighed on my spirit. As these practices took root in my routine, I found that they were not only meant to alleviate anxiety symptoms but also to rediscover the richness of the present moment. Meditation became a mindful exploration of my inner self, revealing layers of peace hidden beneath mental noise. Deep breathing, in turn, became a constant reminder that the act of simply existing deserves to be fully savored. These practices not only taught me to calm the internal storm but also to embrace the beauty of simplicity in every breath. I discovered that relaxation is not just a temporary rest but a way of living with intention and awareness. In this space of stillness, I cultivated a deeper connection with myself and the world around me. Today, looking back, I see these practices not only as therapeutic tools but as gateways to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Each meditation session and every deep breath are acts of self-love, seeds planted in the garden of authenticity and well-being. May these practices also guide you to a space where inner peace becomes your constant companion, and where each breath is a reminder of the wonder of being truly present. 3. Setting achievable goals. Breaking down my goals into small and attainable steps was like breaking the sky into stars that, one by one, formed my own constellation of achievements. By adopting this approach, I realized that greatness doesn't always reside in monumental feats but in the constant accumulation of small triumphs that, like bricks, build the fortress of confidence. Every completed step became a tangible testimony to my ability to overcome challenges. Embracing achievable objectives transformed the seemingly imposing mountain into a series of hills that I could conquer with determination and perseverance. This process not only dispelled the shadow of the overwhelming task ahead but also revealed the beauty of gradual progression. Confidence, like a delicate flower, bloomed with each small achievement. By proving to myself that I could reach goals previously deemed unattainable, I built a solid foundation on which to construct my self-esteem and emotional resilience. Each small success became a reminder of my intrinsic ability to face challenges and grow through them. This approach to setting achievable goals not only turned my aspirations into tangible realities but also nurtured a growth mindset. I discovered that the journey to achievement is not just a straight line to the horizon but a series of stages that, when conquered, inexorably brought me closer to my ultimate destination. Today, as I look back on the path traveled, I celebrate not only the summits conquered but also every small step that led me to them. May this lesson also illuminate your path, reminding you that every step, no matter how small it may seem, is a victory contributing to the unique tapestry of your journey. In the construction of your dreams, may patience be your architect and determination your finest tool. 4. Regular exercise. Introducing regular exercise into my life was like opening the doors to a personal sanctuary, where physical activity became a liberating dance for my mind, body, and spirit. Beyond being just a routine, exercise transformed into a means to explore the limits of my strength and discover the amazing connection between movement and well-being. Every stride, every weight lift, became a symphony of endorphins, distilling an elixir of optimism that permeated my being. Exercise, with its ability to unleash the magic of endorphins, stood as a beacon of light on cloudy days, dissipating the shadows of anxiety and lifting my spirit to renewed heights. Beyond being a mere release of endorphins, exercise stood as a positive refuge amid everyday storms. Running, lifting weights, or practicing yoga not only became a means to sculpt my body but a conscious act of self-care and self-love. In every drop of sweat, I found a tangible expression of my commitment to my holistic well-being. Physical activity became a healthy escape, a space where tensions dissolved, and worries diluted in sweat. The gym, the park, or the yoga studio transformed into sacred places where my mind found clarity, and my heart found peace. Stress faded like mist at dawn, making room for a renewed and positive perspective. Today, exercise is not just a task on my daily agenda, it is a ceremony of self-discovery and strength. May this experience also inspire your journey toward well-being, reminding you that every movement is a dance with life itself. In each step, find not only physical improvement but a complete renewal of your being. May the routine become a ritual, and each exercise session, a celebration of your own transformative power. 5. Limiting caffeine and cultivating healthy sleep habits. Transforming our daily habits can be a challenging yet transformative journey. In my quest for a more balanced life, I discovered the power of making simple yet impactful adjustments. Reducing caffeine became an act of self-love, a conscious decision to prioritize my mental and emotional well-being. By embracing the limitation of caffeine, I not only altered my dietary routine but also opened the doors to a deeper shift in my life. I learned that anxiety is not a lifelong sentence but a signal that something within us needs attention and care. By making room for calmness, I realized I was creating an inner sanctuary, a place where peace could flourish. Establishing healthy sleep habits was another gem on the path to transformation. Sleep is the restorative embrace our body and mind crave. Committing to regular sleep schedules bestowed upon my body the gift of nightly restoration. Each night became a self-care ritual, an opportunity to leave the day's stress behind and immerse myself in the sweet embrace of dreams. In this process, I discovered that we are architects of our own reality. We can shape our lives through small daily choices that, over time, build a more serene and hopeful landscape. Anxiety does not define who we are, it is just a chapter in our story. By embracing change, we give ourselves the chance to rewrite the script and find an inner space where hope and strength can blossom. 6. Gradual exposure. Gradual exposure is like a journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Embarking on this process, I decided to challenge the barriers that confined my comfort zone. I immersed myself in situations that used to be sources of anxiety, with the determination to change my perspective and strengthen my emotional resilience. Every small step outside my comfort zone was like opening a window to a world of possibilities. I faced situations that in the past might have triggered a storm of nerves. However, by embracing gradual exposure, I allowed my mind to adapt to these challenges, learning to handle them with greater calmness and effectiveness. As I confronted situations that once felt overwhelming, I discovered that my ability to face adversity was stronger than I imagined. Each challenge overcome became a step on my personal ladder toward authenticity and inner peace. By courageously facing the unknown, I not only expanded my comfort zone but also cultivated an internal confidence that once seemed unattainable. This process was not just about overcoming specific situations but also about learning to embrace uncertainty with acceptance and resilience. Gradual exposure taught me that change and growth are not instant events but a continuous journey toward the best version of oneself. So, if you find yourself in the midst of your own gradual exposure journey, remember that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every time you decide to face what scares you, you are building a bridge to security and self-affirmation. Trust in your ability to adapt and grow, because every step you take outside your comfort zone is a step closer to emotional freedom and personal fulfillment. May your journey be filled with discoveries, courage, and the sweet taste of personal triumph. 7. Self-care. Taking care of oneself is like nurturing the internal garden of our being. In my journey towards well-being, I understood the importance of setting aside time to attend to my own needs. By learning to take care of myself, I discovered that this act of self-love is not only necessary but also transformative. Allocating time to do things I enjoy became a soothing balm for my soul. Amidst daily demands, I found refuge in activities that ignited my passion and nourished my spirit. Whether it was reading a good book, taking a peaceful stroll, or immersing myself in a creative activity, these moments became small celebrations of life, reminding me of the importance of finding joy in the little things. Balancing my life became an art that I practice with dedication. By making time for self-care, I not only replenished my energy but also strengthened my ability to face everyday challenges with a more positive perspective. I learned that taking care of myself is not selfish but an investment in my mental and emotional health. In this process, I discovered that self-care is not just a luxury but an essential need. By attending to my own needs, I filled my internal cup and could offer more to others. It was like reminding myself that I deserve love and attention, and by taking care of myself, I am building a solid foundation to support those I love. So, if you're navigating the waters of self-care, allow yourself to savor those moments that fill you with vitality. Every act of self-love is like planting seeds of well-being that will bloom into a garden of positivity and balance. Authenticity and joy are found in those moments dedicated to yourself, reminding you that you are worthy of care and that life is richer when you allow yourself to shine from the inside out. May your journey of self-care be filled with love, discoveries, and a deep connection with yourself. 8. Seeking professional support. On my journey to overcoming, I made the brave decision to seek professional support, a step that completely changed my perspective and strengthened my resilience. Opening myself to the possibility of sharing my thoughts and concerns with a therapist became a beacon of light in the midst of darkness. In the sessions, I discovered a safe space where my emotions were validated and understood. Guided introspection by a trained professional allowed me to unravel the deep roots of my anxiety, providing me with a clearer understanding of myself and the challenges I faced. Facing these challenges hand in hand with my therapist, I not only gained practical tools to cope with anxiety but also cultivated a new way of viewing life. I learned to transform obstacles into opportunities for personal growth and to see adversity as a driving force for my development. This process not only helped me overcome my anxiety but also allowed me to rediscover the inner strength that lay deep within me. I learned to embrace vulnerability as an expression of authenticity and to channel my fears into fuel for my dreams. Today, I find myself in a place of calm and authenticity, but I don't forget the journey that brought me here. My hope is that, by sharing my experience, I inspire those facing similar challenges to seek the support they need. In the pursuit of help, they will discover not only the ability to overcome difficulties but also the opportunity to flourish and live a full and meaningful life. Remember, light always follows darkness, and each step toward healing is a step toward hope and renewal. 9. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, a cornerstone in my journey of transformation, revealed itself as a beacon of clarity in the midst of the storm. Through this therapeutic approach, I not only discovered the ability to identify intricate patterns of negative thinking that wove a tangle in my mind but also the strength to unravel them. Each session became a profound exploration of my mental processes, allowing me to distill the essence of my thoughts and understand how they affected my perception of stressful situations. With the expert guidance of my therapist, I learned to challenge those critical and distorted internal voices, replacing them with more realistic and, above all, positive thoughts. The transformation not only lay in the reconstruction of my internal dialogue but in the fundamental shift in my perspective toward adversities. I found that by modifying how I interpreted and responded to stressful situations, I could forge a path toward resilience. Cognitive behavioral therapy became my ally in dismantling self-imposed barriers and building a bridge to a healthier and more optimistic mindset. Each technique learned was not just a tool but a treasure that added layers of strength to my being. Today, I celebrate the profound change that this therapy has instigated in me. Every challenged negative thought has become a step toward authenticity and self-acceptance. My hope is that those facing similar challenges will be inspired by my experience and find in cognitive behavioral therapy a compass to navigate the waters of their own thoughts, transforming negativity into a journey of self-discovery and inner growth. 10. Gratitude and celebration. In my journey towards transformation, I embraced the philosophy of gratitude and celebration as fundamental pillars of my emotional well-being. Every step, even the smallest, became an occasion to reflect on the journey traveled and remind myself of the incredible distance I had covered from the starting point. Celebrating my achievements, no matter how modest they may seem, became a sacred ritual of recognition and affirmation. Each progress, no matter how small, was a testimony to my resilience and dedication to overcoming challenges. These celebrations were not just acts of self-compassion but also acknowledgments of my courage to face and overcome obstacles. The practice of gratitude became a constant beacon in my life. Every day, I dedicated time to reflect on the blessings, no matter how minimal, that adorned my existence. In doing so, I learned to shift my focus towards the positive, recognizing the light even in the darkest moments. Gratitude became my compass, guiding me towards an appreciation of life in its entirety. Through this simple act, I transformed the way I perceived my reality, discovering beauty in the small things and cultivating a constant attitude of gratitude. Today, I celebrate not only the major milestones but also the small moments that make up the symphony of my life. My wish is that those facing similar challenges find in celebration and gratitude not only powerful tools but also endless sources of strength and joy on their own journey of self-discovery. Each step is a reason to celebrate, and each day is an opportunity to be thankful, reminding us that life, with its ups and downs, is a gift worthy of fully celebrating. As we reach the end of this shared journey, I want to wholeheartedly thank each of you for dedicating your time to this video. Anxiety is a complex and personal challenge, but by sharing my experience, my hope is that you have found inspiration and valuable tools for your own path to overcoming. Remember, each of you is capable of facing your fears and transforming anxiety into a driving force for personal growth. Throughout this journey, we've explored the importance of seeking professional support, the magic of cognitive behavioral therapy, and the powerful practice of gratitude. My greatest wish is that, as you conclude this video, you feel empowered, motivated, and, above all, understood. Overcoming anxiety is not a final destination but a continuous journey, and every small step matters. Celebrate your achievements, practice gratitude, and remember that authenticity and resilience are the keys that open doors to a fulfilling and meaningful life. I sincerely appreciate you sharing this moment with me. If anything shared here has resonated with you, I encourage you to carry these lessons with you and apply them to your own journey. You have the ability to write your story of overcoming and transformation. Always remember, anxiety doesn't define who you are but how you choose to face it. Thank you for being part of this journey of growth and self-acceptance. Sending you all my love and wishing you peace on your path to serenity. I bid you farewell, wishing you an excellent day.